We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go, go, go.
Play fake. Murray. That's caught by Jackson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 55 mark, guys.
Shotgun now from Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Murray. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Cardinals 7, Lions nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Goff on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A gain of 20.
The end result, 21 yards.
Down Detroit.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Tackle made there by Budda Baker. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Lions.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the 27th, Goff. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll finally be taken out of bounds just past the 40. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, he's going to let this. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Cardinals 14, Lions nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Cyrus Jones on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Third and long. It's gone. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to just...
All right, let's play guess Christian's record.
1-15.
10-6. I went 10-6 and made the playoffs.
Oh, I went 12-4 and I don't have a bye week. I went 12-4 and I don't have a bye week.
Bro, I literally went 10-6. The CPU is dope.
Okay, Christian seems to 79.
Imagine if I win the Super Bowl right here with this trash, absolute ass of a team.
Then this team's rigged, officially rigged.
I finally got what I deserved.
This team does not deserve to beat an NFL team.
I finally went 12-4.
I literally didn't touch it for 2 seasons.
Arab. Wait, hold up, don't say me. I gotta spam my coach XP.
We all make playoffs.
Yeah. I went 12-4.
I don't know, Dignity. I always make bye weeks and then lose.
I expect those numbers to continue to climb. This is a guy who can play in the slot, play outside, but the number one thing about him, absolute explosiveness, especially after he catches the ball downfield. If you don't make the tackle right there, he's going to take it a long way.
Going deep for, this is caught inside the 15. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 49 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Cardinals 21. Lions.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a 1st down throw, Goff. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
By number 11.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
By the Lions.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First down, Lions.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
5-yard line.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
1st and
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Murray again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Murray to air it out again.
At the Lions' 26-yard line.
Jackson's got it over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he stopped immediately there. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Murray now.
And 10.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
4th down.
Dancing to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So give him. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Prater lining up.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
To kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And it'll move the chains. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through.
Makes the score.
So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
From the gun, here's Goff. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 49. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 9, Goff looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Golden Tate, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions gain a bit of respectability.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray over the middle, complete. It's Jackson.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. Steps away to his left. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's just me and you. Mark 55.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Buying time to his left. Just keeping the play alive. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 34 yards there. That's how you draw off the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 1, Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urge.
It got his man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Golden Tate.
A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
To throw is Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
First and goal.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray scoring on the keeper for 6 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Makes the score.
Prater for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
14.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Tate. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Lions.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
He sets to fire deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
An injury timeout here as I believe, yeah, that's DeAndre Swift. Swift is still down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
While the training staff takes it, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the season. And this offense continues to pour it on. And his kick is right through.
The score, Cardinals 66, Lions 14. Matt Prater is set to...
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now Jones.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Shotgun now for Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tyree Jackson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Lions 14. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Cyrus Jones on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
17.
Here's Goff. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate. It was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Isaiah Simmons In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Goff. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they left their defense with no margin for error.
No, 0. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say, hey, I'm going to be aggressive because those guys can pick me up. You really put them in an impossible situation because at the least you're giving up 3 in that situation, right? So I would have punted the ball out of there and given them a little bit of a cushion.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense, but you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
He was looking for Breshad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
At the 5-yard
catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Goff throwing again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. One last throw here for Goff. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Cards, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.